Hello. I'm going to show you how to play the piano even if you've never played the piano ever before in your life, using kind of a really neat scale in music, and it's basically the pentatonic scale. Basically, if we use the black notes on the piano, it's going to make up a scale that's based off, it's what's called penta, and penta is a root word for 5, which is a 5-note scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it repeats. And I can start in different places. There's that one. If I start on this one here, and so basically, I take one of the root notes of this, and for the folks that don't read music, basically we've got a piano that's made up of 2 black notes and 3 black notes. And the way I usually teach folks that don't play piano or don't read music is that I'm playing the first of 2, or the second of 2, the first of 3, the second of 3, the first of, or the third of 3, and those would be your root notes. In my opinion, what sounds usually better is the first of 2 and the first of 3 and the second of 3. Those are really good home pitches. And for this case here, I'll just use the first of 3 as our home pitch. And basically in music, what we want to do is we start off with a home pitch, which is this case is F sharp for the folks that do read music out there. We start with a home pitch, and then we go away from the home pitch. And then eventually we come back home. Now, we can move by scale, by step. We can move by leap. Or we can stay on the same pitch. And those are really the 3 ways melodies move, is that I move with a scale-wise motion by step, 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 step. I go by a leap. And usually I resolve either down or up a leap. And then I can stay on the same pitch. And those are really only the 3 ways that melodies move on the piano, or melodies work at all in general. So what I usually tell the folks is this, that I'm going to take my home pitch, which is 1 of 3, and I'm going to take this hand here, my left hand, and this is going to be basically my bass note. And if you notice, the lower ones, they resonate for a longer period of time. So I'm going to have that be my home pitch. And then whatever the home pitch is, I'm going to start with that, and I move away from it. Then when the bass note dies, I can either hit the bass note again, that same one, or I can pick a different one. And then when I want to end, I go back to home together. And you really can get some really cool sounds, even if you haven't played piano before. And basically what I'll do is I'll just use 2 fingers. I use this for one for the bass and one for the melody. And let's see what happens. Same thing, 1 of 3. And if I want, I can hold on the pedal, and it really gives, what the pedal does, the sustain pedal does, it really blurs everything together. So with that, you really get some really cool sounds. So it really connects it together. And then I usually clear the pedal when I change the bass note. And it takes a little bit of coordination, and after a while, your feet syncs up with your hands, and you kind of get that. So experiment around with the pentatonic scale and see what you can come up with, and you really can come up with some really neat compositions. And the beautiful thing about the pentatonic scale is that there really isn't any wrong notes on it. It really all sounds pretty good together. All right. Well, enjoy playing the pentatonic scale. Have a great day.